Well, it's the second day of the weekend. We are so glad to be here. We're excited.
Is this the Atiloco?
We've had two gallons of coffee already, and we're still going.
Yes, we are.
I wonder what next week is going to be like.
Well, it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a very interesting ride, and hopefully you'll be right there with us when we start it. Something is happening, y'all. Something's happening.
Something looks like it's happening to Mary, because she just looks like she's dancing to jazz music or something like that. I don't know.
Ooh. How's it going, Mary?
Girl, I feel good.
Chef Tutu.
Wow.
Oh, Tutu. Oh, I feel like I
So you just remember that she was there, right?
Okay, so good to see you again, Chef Tutu.
Nice to be back.
So they've always called me either Titi or Tutu. You know, all my life.
Are you serious?
People get it wrong.
Titi Tutu.
Titi. So we're like soulmates. So, you know, this is my way of, you know, lobbying for more food when it's ready. You know, I'm just saying.
Seriously, Titi,
Yes.
I could have suspected.
What's the literal meaning of Tutu?
Tutu.
Cool. Cold.
Fresh.
Chili.
Yeah.
Fresh. It's more of fresh.
I did
So-
Tutu. Fresh. The crown is fresh.
Oh, Tutu.
I really don't want to start the breakdown of it.
The crown is cool.
Because I know I might get it wrong. But there's loads that comes with Tuesday on Wake Up Nigeria. And it can be the result of a fabulous Monday that we gave you yesterday.
Yeah, indeed.
So.
We did have a good Monday. And Tuesday is going to be better, hopefully. And we're looking forward to delivering 100% entertainment this morning. Don't touch that remote.
Yeah, so that remote seems tempting sometimes. Just leave it alone. In fact, it's advice. Make sure you enjoy what we have in store for you today. My name is Titilayo Oyinsa.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. We're streaming live right now on tvcontinental.tv. You know that already.
Yeah.
And on Facebook as well at TVC Connect. Now, for comments, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. And throughout the show, we're going to be here till 8:45 or so.
Yes, so it's going to be really, really fun. We have a lineup that's going to start with the amazing Adetone Larry Edo. She'll be joining us once again to talk parenting, and we're going to be managing temper tantrums in our kids today.
Kids rolling on the floor in the mall.
It's a parent's nightmare.
Yeah. Now, of course, we've got hair tips for you. Today, ladies, we're going to be talking about the essentials of how to take care of your wigs. Keep them looking fabulous.
Yes, every
woman needs that,
Well,
especially if you ride on buses a lot.
I think the men might need it too in some cases. I'm just saying, just leaving that there. Musical performance coming your way as well. KMK is going to be here. And of course, he's going to be performing one of his singles,
Giacomo.
To Mike's entertainment news today, because I was also trying to keep up with the Oscars, you know, trying to see what more I could get on it. And I was shocked to realize that this guy who won the Best Actor, Rami Malek, he actually fell.
Really?
Yeah, he fell on stage, like, as the ceremony ended.
Oh, dear me.
Right.
Yeah, so he actually fell. In fact, he missed taking that, you know, the photograph of Best Actor, Best Actress, Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress, the photo of 4 of them. He missed it because he was being treated by medics. Like,
Goodness me. And you're laughing. You're laughing.
Village, are you
Poor
sure?
guy.
He's in a good mood.
Poor
I don't know
guy.
what he was making.
Okay.
They shot him from the village after he won the award.
But it was interesting for me because I was switching between TVC News and Oscars and TVC News and Oscars because it was like there's a Premiership League match showing or something because everybody was going there to see the scores.
Last.
You know, see the scores.
It's VAR that started this election. It's VAR.
We were going to see the scores. Give the scores. Give the
When
scores.
are you resuming? When is it resuming?
Probably 9 o'clock. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
9, 10 o'clock, eh?
Yeah, this morning, and then hopefully we've done 10 states.
Yeah, 10 out of 36.
So yeah,
Goodness
it's
10 out of
probably going to
37,
end
37, yeah.
by tomorrow morning.
Going, it might end May 29th. Just before Andover. It's because of the plenty parties now.
Yeah, about 70.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over 70 running for president, so you have to. It's crazy.
So there'll be jokes about the different parties that they should just call the major 2.
No,
the rest should check their result online. They should buy scratch cards. You just tell the parties. They should buy a scratch card and check the result.
So this is jam now, seriously.
No, it's called IGR.
Yeah, well, hey.
IGR, internally generated revenue.
And then there were some of the people presenting the results that were a little slower than others. I'm just saying, I'm just highlighting that there and leaving it there. I'm dropping it on the table. And they told them to come back again, but they were still, you know, a little unsure.
Okay, so,
told them
so
to
you
come
know what
back
they do is
again.
they say,
Just saying.
they call this party 205,616.
Yeah.
215,616. And I call one party ZZZ 2. So now when you call the 2 and when you want to, you know, repeat it that way, it's the same thing. Say 2. 2.
Oh my God.
Mike.
Good morning, everyone. You're welcome to today's session for workouts. Today we are going to be activating the glutes, so the booty. But we're going to start up with a little bit of stretches first. So we're going to just go jump with a toe touch. Are we ready? All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, go. Jump, toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. All right, so now we're going to go to the ground to fire up the glute and the core as well. All right. So we're going to come to the ground. What we're doing is basic. We're going to go donkey kicks. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, donkey kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other leg, let's go. 1, breathe. 2, keep your core tight. 3, 4, 5, you exhale. 6, go. 7, 8, 9, last one. 10. So now we're going to go opposite hand to opposite knee. We're going to go this way. Hands out, leg out. You bring opposite hand to opposite knee. It's sort of like a crunch, so you're going to have to keep your core tight. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, out. 2, out. 3, 4, breathe. 5, good job. 6, go. 7, 8, 9, last one. 10. Okay, we're going for the opposite leg. Are you ready? By my count. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Okay, now we're going to go. Put your hands down. One leg out. So you're going to just go, raise it, bring it back, raise it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, don't touch the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here. 10. Opposite, let's go, stretches. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, straight leg. 3, back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Opposite side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, We're almost done here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, let's finish. 10. Good job, everyone. Good job. Thank you for working out with us today. I'm sure you sweated it out. Hope to see you again soon next week. Thank you for being here with us.
You and enjoying all the food. Well, you're welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. I have Chef Tutu, and she's making, what are you making?
Well, we're making a beef in bell pepper sauce with Chinese fried rice. So, you know how everyone is complaining that Buhari is going to win and people want to go back to Canada? Well, I'm taking you to China. Literally.
Well, we'll stay in Nigeria because we love Nigeria so much. Let's talk about the ingredients.
So we have garlic, ginger, green beans, carrots, bell peppers, onions, rice, the beef, of course, and spices. So,
and then, the seasoning. Yeah. All right, so what's the first thing we're doing?
Okay, so we're going to start with the rice first. Okay. So it's been parboiled, and this is the basmati rice. Okay. So we're going to put it on fire first. Well, we're going to build up our aromatics first of all. So we're going to make the fried rice. So we're going to add in oil and
let's start with that. So we put in a bit of oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, just very little, really.
Yeah, very little.
Okay. So what goes in next are ginger and garlic or onions? Okay,
ginger, garlic.
Okay. That's a lot of ginger and garlic.
Yeah, and onions, just to build up the aromatics. Yeah. I don't know if you can. So, sorry.
We can swap with that.
Okay, so after building up our aromatics, we're going to add in the black pepper and some salt.
Okay, so now we're making the Chinese fried rice.
Yeah.
In your own way.
Well, it's actually their own way, but then we're adding the carrots.
A lot more carrots than that.
Yeah. All of it.
All of it, in fact.
And the green beans. So the Chinese fried rice is very different from the Nigerian one.
Yes, that's why I'm like your own way.
Yeah, it's very different. It's not the same way we add in seasoning cubes and all that. Okay. So we add in the rice.
Oh, the rice goes in now?
Yeah.
Okay. Adding the rice now, is it Chinese or?
Everybody's way.
I think it would be great to raise the pot a bit. Yeah. Alright. This is almost ready.
Yeah.
You're going to put in the soy, are you?
Yeah, the soy sauce.
Okay, so after
the
that...
sesame... That's pretty...
Okay, so the soy sauce, the sesame
oil, the oyster oil, and the golden bolt oil.
Okay, so after that, it's all set.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see you do that, and then we'll go on a break. Just a bit of the oyster.
Yeah.
Now, this is supposed to serve 2, I take it, or 1?
Well,
2.
Depending on the person eating it.
Okay. And then on the other side, we'll definitely make the beef sauce so you can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the sesame oil.
Yeah, that's the sesame oil.
You haven't put in the soy sauce yet?
No.
Okay, just a little of it. And I believe we are good to go.
Yes.
All right, so we'll allow everything we've put together cook properly. And then, of course, you'll have the meal at the end of the show. But we're still going to show you how to make the beef sauce. We haven't forgotten that. In the meantime, however, we have to go on this break. Don't go anywhere. We'll return shortly. Stay with us. Wake Up Nigeria.
Welcome back. Now, as parents, we are sometimes faced with toddlers who throw temper tantrums around the house or outside of it, and ranges from whining to crying to screaming, kicking, or destroying things. How do we handle these tantrums? I mean, it's crazy sometimes, and even parents lose their temper and start having their own tantrums when their kids are going crazy. So, but Adetone Lanre Adeniyi is here with us to throw some light on this and how we can respond. There's a right response and a wrong response, right? So let me give you a scenario. So you take your child out to the shopping mall, and you're shopping. You have a specific budget in mind. You just want to spend 5K today, and then child goes and brings a toy and wants it, and then you say no, and then they start rolling on the floor, getting upset. Is that a tantrum?
Yeah, that's a tantrum. But first, how old is the child?
I don't know, between 4 and 5.
Between 4 and 5, okay. Basically, that child is just trying to have an edge. Because you first have to identify that tantrum on its own is a language. It's a way of communication. Now, there might be the positive side of it, there might be the negative side of it. So if a 4 to 5-year-old is throwing, wants a toy and is throwing tantrum in the store, I will leave that boy there. Meet me at the counter. Do you understand? Yeah. And the next thing, once I'm done paying, the next thing I say, boo-boo, bye-bye, pam-pam, I'm going, I'll see you later. Automatically, we'll meet in the car. Because there is no way he would want to stay there because of that particular toy. But for me, I always say it is the way you bring up your children. It is the way you discipline them. Because before you take that child to the store at 4 or 5 years, both of you should have communicated. You should have asked him what he wants in the store. Because if you ask him what he wants in the store, once he enters the store, he is going to look for that thing. That is his area of concentration, because they also have their own needs and their wants. Right. So you should understand that. Both of you should have agreed, because it's about communication and agreement.
So I like what you said about tantrums being a language. This is the first time I'm hearing that.
It's a language.
So it's a language, so the child is communicating something to you.
Yes, I tell you it's a language because, and I said it depends on the age. For children who have deficiencies, the only way they communicate to you is sometimes through throwing tantrums. And that is one of the ways you can identify that there's a problem somewhere. Now, if a child is hungry, and that child basically hasn't gotten to the age where they can tell you, I'm hungry and all that, you just see, sometimes you see babies who sleep and then they wake up and they'll start crying and and something is wrong. Maybe there's a discomfort somewhere, or the child wants food and then the food is not coming as scheduled. The child will just start flaring up. At the time when you even bring the food, the child will even be like, Mutiati, why Yari, I'm on strike, you know? And
but you know husbands also do that.
The husbands are the babies of the house now.
Well, yeah, we're focusing on children now. So you are saying now that, so in a situation where the child begins to react, even when the child is older, now the child can communicate. Because you see some children respond in anger.
Yeah, temper.
Some responds with
outbursts.
Crying, outbursts, and all of that. So how do you then differentiate between these?
The truth of the matter is, tantrum is temper. No matter how we try to look at it, it's temper, but it's also a language. Do you understand? So looking at it, that okay, what was that question again? So that I don't go off.
So can we differentiate between the demonstration of anger and outbursts and crying?
The demonstration of anger, you have to first understand that before a child gets angry, something has been done. But when a child is throwing tantrum, maybe that child has something he or she is thinking about, has been bothering the child, and then the child is just looking for a way to express it. At that point in time, the child throws it out, spills it up. Do you understand? That is when the child is throwing tantrum. But when the child has temper, they're two different, and it's easy to identify. Because if I don't, like, I'm talking to you now, and I say, you're a naughty boy. You're not having food tomorrow. You're not watching TV. So, the next thing, the child will just, hit you. Maybe jokingly or aggressively, the child will hit you. That child is angry because he understands what you are saying, and then he's trying to sink it down into his system, and he knows that, no, this is not going down well, this is not it. Or sometimes even some things that are unnecessary, are uncalled for, they would use it to throw tantrums. Right. Because you have to understand that once they are infants, once you see babies between 8 months, 10 months, 12 months, tantrum starts. And they know that when they throw these tantrums, they get your attention.
And they get what they want.
Yes, and they get what they want, because there is no woman that will want to see his or her child crying and then would ignore. So they already know is their first instrument of conquering anything and getting anything. Do you understand? So when you don't control it or when you don't understand it that way, then for those of people, for people who always say, I love my baby, they show excess love. Then their children grow into it. So when they need something, the only thing is they throw tantrums.
Okay, so can we then say that the root of dealing with tantrums is, number one, starting early, and then number two, infusing discipline to ensure that, you know,
for
the
me,
child understands?
it's communication. For me, if you want the first way to control tantrum is communicate. You can first call the child, sit down there, what's wrong with you? I want this. No, you can't have it. You have it when you're done with this, you do this. Then make sure you always fulfill your own part of your promise. But for me, aside of the fact that communication, discipline too sets in, because once they start it and you cannot curb it, they grow into it because they know that that is the only weapon that they have. Children know very well that that's the only weapon. And that's one of the ways to stop it or curb it is when you see them throwing that tantrum, just ignore them. But a lot of people can't do it. You see somebody who beat the child. Whilst the child is still crying, oh yeah, come.
Yeah,
sorry,
because sometimes, you know, I mean, when you ignore, it then feels like...
You ignore them completely. But when you see that they start to get violent about it, then you can curb them. Because some children will just... And once you see their body shaking, the mother will say, yo, come. Leave that body, let that body shake. That body will doze off. And that body will slip off where that bus stop where that child is throwing that tantrum.
Right. Okay, so there's that, you know, that technique of ensuring just leave the child alone.
Leave the child alone. And then sometimes compensation sets in. Sometimes if that child stops that thing or that child is able to listen to you and cooperate with you and you say, okay, I'll give you this, make sure you give that child that thing.
Right.
Because you have to understand that these children, they basically don't really understand anger and temper the way we do. Do you understand? Like if you offend me, you say, okay, I'll give you biscuit and you don't give me biscuit. As an elder, I'll keep it in my mind. Right. And then some other time I'll say, Shebi, she said she would give me biscuit, she didn't give me. But the child will come and say, Mom, you said you give me biscuit, you didn't give me. The child will be disturbing you. Do you understand? But when it now gets consistent and persistent and it becomes a pattern, that child will withdraw. So rather than that child cooperating with you, that child will flare up. So that is where you see the massive tantrums are playing in your homes. And then when daddy joins his own, you join your own. As a frustrated mom, you begin to now hit hard. Your father is doing yours. Will you sit down there? Will you do this? Yeah. And then the person that basically bears the whole pain of tantrums is the mother.
Yeah, I understand. Now, I mean, you've given us some insight into how to deal with our children, understanding, you know, how to deal with tantrums and all of that. Thank you so much for letting us know and joining us this morning. All right, let's catch up with Mary and Chef Tutu in the kitchen. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Something smells good.
Oh, something is good here. We're still very busy trying to make today's breakfast. We have our Chinese fried rice ready. And I still have Chef Tutu in here in the kitchen with me. And, well, I have a plan to be very successful with this meal this morning. You know.
Yes.
So this second stage is the beef sauce.
Yes.
All right, so take us through it.
You have to, well, you have to have your pan, and it has to be very, very hot. Okay. So that when you pour in your cold oil,
it heats up quickly.
Yeah, and once you pour in your aromatics, it doesn't burn.
Okay.
Yeah, so the pan is already really hot. Okay. So it's essential you pour in cool oil, not hot oil. Okay. And once that's in...
Oh my, it's already heated up. So all...
No, just your ginger and garlic.
Going now.
Yeah.
All right.
And onions.
So while we build this up, what goes in?
The beef.
The beef goes in immediately? Yeah. Oh, wow.
You can use this one. You can use this one. About beef is that the longer you leave it on fire, the tougher it gets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have to make sure that once this pink side, once it's turned brown, then you add in the rest of your...
So we've always had that belief that when you cook beef for longer, it gets softer. So
it does get soft. It does get softer in when it's cooked in water or in oil. When it's being sautéed, you should leave it in
for just a
few minutes, because so if you know when you're pan-searing your steak, you leave it like 3 minutes, 5 minutes on this side, 5 minutes on that side, because the longer it gets to medium rare, and gets really tough.
Okay, so you just put in the oyster and soy sauce,
yeah, just a bit, just to sweeten the food.
With black pepper now?
Yeah, black pepper and some salt, just to bring out the flavor, because you know the major seasoning for food is majorly black pepper and salt. Just we Nigerians that use
seasoning cubes.
Yeah. And what makes this more of a Chinese meal is the soy sauce
and the oyster sauce we're putting in. Does the sesame go in here?
Yeah,
it does.
Okay.
Wow, this is amazing. The aroma is It's almost done.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess that's why you said it would take a very short while to prepare.
Yes.
Okay, so while you go on with that, let me show you what the Chinese fried rice looks like. I told you earlier it's ready. Take a look at that. So we will be serving that rice with our beef sauce, which we are currently cooking.
Okay.
So what goes in next? All of this.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just, there you go. Wow, that's a lot of vegetables.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is that it will sweat.
Okay.
So it would definitely reduce the amount of
vegetables, because it will like kind of shrink.
Yeah. Once you sweat the vegetables, then
it
should reduce. So now we add in more of our. Oops, I need this one. Oops. More of your oyster sauce.
Okay. So why are you adding more of the oyster sauce?
Because I added the veggies, it will bring out water too.
Okay,
And my golden boat sauce. So this comes in really...
This is like all-purpose seasoning, but the liquid version.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just helps out to enhance the flavor, and some of the soy sauce.
Okay. So that's about it. We just wait for it to cook now.
Yeah,
no
and
need to
add little water.
Okay, little water.
Yes.
And a bit of flour.
Yes.
To
just
thicken
to thicken it. And you've had your Chinese meal ready.
This sauce.
Yeah.
Wow, this is fantastic. This really is fantastic. Well, while we give you tips in the kitchen on how to prepare Chinese meals this morning, we've got more tips for you. And this time is on how to take care of your wigs. But first, I need you to stay with us as we go on this break.
Welcome back. Yes, indeed. Wake Up Nigeria has almost in fact, we have everything for you, especially the ladies today. With me is hairstylist Olatunji Kolade. Now, he's here to talk to us about how to maintain and preserve those very expensive wigs that we all buy. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, thank you.
I remember seeing you last week. Your styling skills are on point, man. But the average woman now puts on wigs.
Yeah.
Everybody has a wig.
Yes.
So what's the first thing I need to know about maintaining my wig?
First of all, what you just need firstly is you have to get a mannequin first.
Okay.
Even if you can't get a mannequin, it's something that can get a basket. There is one basket, like it looks like a head. That one is cheaper than the mannequin.
Okay, so this is a mannequin right now. So this is a more expensive mannequin.
Yes.
On an average, like how much do you think you can get?
That will be like 5,000 there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is quite expensive.
Yeah.
But what about this smaller one?
This one will be 3,500.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So on an average, it depends on how much the wig is that you're trying to maintain before you figure out how much you spend on the mannequin, right?
Yeah. But it's just that I don't believe in that. Why I say I don't really believe in that is, it's just there is a way you package. Life is all about the packaging now.
Okay.
When you package the hair, maybe you are using an expensive mannequin.
Yeah.
Does not really matter.
Okay.
Maybe you want to wear a synthetic hair in and all that. What really matters is how well your wigs looks.
Okay,
That's what really matters.
So now I have a wig here. So it's on the mannequin now. How do I remove it from the mannequin?
Very
from
simple.
under there?
There is a pin there.
Okay, there's a pin.
Yeah.
You unpin it from the mannequin.
Yes.
So obviously, you know, I wear these wigs all day. I come back from the office. What's the first thing I need to do when I get back home?
First thing you are meant to do, first of all, just fold. There is a pin here that join the head down.
Okay,
This
here.
is it. Yeah.
Where is it? Okay.
You join it down.
Yeah.
Just pin it together again, like what you did when you wore it.
Okay.
And comes like this.
Oh.
Like this.
So you turn it inside out.
Yeah, but at first, you will not put it first.
Okay.
You have to put a spray, you know, because of the heat and all that.
So
what you
this-
just need is just a spray.
What sort of spray is
On
this?
it. This one is a spray branded by me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's a
spray
secret
brand-
recipe. You don't want to tell us what's inside.
No,
Is it not just living conditioner?
No, it's not living conditioner at all.
Are you sure?
But you can get it. You can get it.
Okay, all
You
right.
can
So
get
what
it.
does this do?
Yeah, it just make the hair shines again and the stress. Maybe you're going to work. You do some type of going to work very early.
Okay.
It makes it look shine and all that. It will not makes it the odor will not really come out.
Okay, all right then.
Yeah.
So for the gentlemen out there that have noticed that their madam's wigs might be having a particular odor, maybe you need to get some spray. And you know, you just buy it for her when you're getting home, when you're going home today. So the fact that you folded this in is because this is a braided wig,
Yes,
right?
yes.
You can't do this with every type of wig. For instance, this short one,
Yes,
right? So I know
yes.
I can't really be folding this kind of short one
Yes.
in. I think the style will change, am I right?
No.
It won't?
Well, in essence, that it will change. It's just that when you get home, like what you said, what you just need is comb it like something like this.
Okay.
Comb it
Okay.
this way.
On the
Comb
mannequin
it back
head.
normally on the mannequin.
Yeah.
And get a spray. This is a spray you can use for this.
Okay.
Get a spray. Spray very well.
Okay.
That's all. And use your hand to style it back.
And then
Anyhow
leave-
it was.
And leave it.
And leave it like that.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
So this one is going to stay styled.
Yes.
So if you want it to get messed up, the easiest thing to do is just throw it on the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
With that, what you can also do with that is, wig is not something that a child can play with or anybody can toy with, because it's something. It brings your look. It brings the real you. Okay. And when you finish doing that, maybe by spraying it and all that, what you just need is just remove it again.
Yeah.
Remove it. This is
Yeah.
do it back. Fold it in.
Oh, fantastic.
Don't worry, maybe it's gonna scatter or not. It will not, because there is an holding spray there
Okay.
that will make it hold.
Okay.
This is it again. I can bring it back.
Okay.
Look at how it comes again.
And then the
Because
style
it's-
is already
yeah,
still there.
yeah.
Okay. So the holding spray helps.
Yes.
But then there are some human hair wigs.
Yeah.
You know that, man, I can't try this. So I won't get my curls back. Or if it's a straight wig, it might have some waves that I'm not
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for.
that's
I don't
true.
have time to be tonguing hair in
That's
the morning.
true.
So what do I do?
But I will advise you that you should just get a mannequin then.
Okay.
Just place it back on a mannequin. It's like more or less like something you're wearing now. It's called a short hair.
Okay.
It's a short hair. That's sharp cutting.
Okay.
What you just need to do, you know, there are some that it will bring out the curls at the ends,
Okay, at
like
the end
to
here.
coil it and all that.
yeah.
What you just need to do, get is this same spray, just a little.
Okay.
Just apply it and put it on a wig like this.
Okay. On a mannequin.
Yeah, on a mannequin.
Okay. You mentioned that there was a cheaper one that you said was like a
Yes,
basket.
a basket, yeah.
Does that have the same effect as this type
Yes, you do.
of Okay.
But it's just why the different there is just that, like this one is a mannequin, a normal hair that you can just place and wear it back. But that one is as low as this. It's very, very low. It's very low more than this.
So now I'm looking at this wig. Me, when I'm combing my wigs, this is what I do. I just comb it straight down. Am I doing something wrong by doing that?
No, you are doing something very, very wrong.
Okay.
In essence, that this is how to comb a wig.
Okay.
Comes like this.
Okay. So you
Like
comb
this.
it backward.
Yeah, backward, yeah.
But
like
what about
this.
using a hairbrush?
It depends on the hairbrush, because we have different kind of hairbrush.
Okay.
It's not like there is a hairbrush. There's one that is very expensive, and there's one that is not that expensive.
Okay, so-
But people go for
The
the
cheaper
lesser
ones.
one. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But this comb is something that everybody can afford.
Okay, show me
Very.
again. Show me again how
This
to.
how to comb it.
Okay. All right.
Comb it back this way.
All right.
this way.
So hopefully the ladies have learned something new.
That's
But I'm still worried about my human hair wigs. Though. I don't know if this is enough.
Yeah.
Because I end up sending them to the salon to get tidied up all the time. So if I'm doing this myself at home, how long can I go on for without sending it to the salon?
It's something that you can go on and on by doing it yourself, because it's very simple that you can wear. What you just need, you can just get this.
Are you trying to sell your market?
No, it's not that I'm selling the market. You can just get it yourself and get an odin spray.
Okay.
Even if it's your hair.
Okay.
It's something that you can get. It's due to the holder and some other things.
All right then.
Yeah.
So we are going to be wrapping up this segment now. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two. Please tell us how you feel about this on social media. Can't wait to see it. Use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. Mike is on standby with Oladipo Abiola. KMK, it's time for music.
Okay, of course, you wanted to spend all the time on that hair. But hey, come on, we've got a performance here for you. I've got Spiritual KMK in the house. How you doing, bruv? Okay, no, I know KMK is a rebrand. Can you tell us about that? Well,
basically, it was from a place of prayer.
Okay.
It was from a place of prayer. So much meditation at some point in time, and Spirit of God opened my eyes to some things. And I had to rebrand because I needed a new name. Everybody bears your name. You actually really bear your name. So I have to rebrand into that. And truth told has been working so wonderful.
all right, cool. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's take it away. He's about to drop a wonderful performance here. You don't want to miss this one. Take it away.
You are precious, you are awesome, you more than words can say. Lord, you're faithful, I'm so grateful. You are everything to me. You make me everything I have. Everything I have, I made it yours. Lord, you are the air that I breathe. You are the song that I sing. There's so much I want to say. Words can't explain the way I feel. Lord, I love you every day. You are my friend, my God and King. You are an awesome God. 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 I will jump, I will dance, I will sing the song of praise with my heart, with my voice. I will lift your holy name. 1,000 tongues, the airs on my head, the clouds on the sea, every man, every beast. We wave our hands, we raise our voice, we make some noise, sing the song to you. Everybody say, hey, yeah. Oh, she's an awesome God. You are an awesome God. Yes, you are. You are an awesome God. Yes, you are. So much I want to say. Words can't explain the way I feel. Lord, I love you every day. You are my friend, my God and King. Yes, you are. An awesome God. Somebody say, yeah. You are an awesome God. Yes, you are. You are an awesome God.
We ended the first half of the show on a very high note with KMK delivering a nice Michael Jackson.
I taught him everything he knows.
Michael Jackson performance and movement, shoulder movement like that. Really nice. Really nice.
Great stuff. It's beautiful. It's a great feeling to be right there on your screen right now. We're going to be delivering a top-notch entertainment show for you.
Yeah.
Or should we call it an infotainment show? Yeah.
Infotainment, yeah. That's what it is. You know, I mean, we did parenting just earlier on. Very nice information, bits of information about
Care
kids.
of wigs as well.
Oh,
yeah.
That's for you guys.
Really? But you can give wifey advice now.
On how to care for our wigs.
Yeah. You never
like
know.
she'll listen. we have lots of stuff that's packaged for you for this second half. Lots of stuff. So don't miss anything.
And really, it's great for you to stay right there. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. Don't forget, we're streaming live on Facebook right now at TVC Connect.
Yes, so please make sure you send in your comments with our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Please, that hashtag is so important. And it's a very significant hashtag, so it's always trending up and down.
Yeah.
Please, hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
All right, so still to come on the show today.
KMK is still on for another performance.
Yeah, I'm sure you like that first one. It's gonna
Yes,
be,
indeed.
The second one is also going to be very nice.
Didn't you see all the steps I taught him?
So
Didn't you
sometime-
see?
Who taught who?
I taught KMK all those steps.
Sometime
No
in the-
jokes, no jokes.
Just looking
We've
at
been
the
rehearsing
Oscars.
since like 5:30.
So just looking at the Oscars now, I remember back in 2007. So we got this invitation to come for the BET Awards and everything. And it's very nice, and we had packaged ourselves very well.
Okay.
And there were 7 of us.
Wow.
We bounced all our visas. They said, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, that must have been painful.
Very painful.
Like we had the invitation, like with everything. Like everything was set.
Was said, had you showed proof that you could get yourself there, get yourself back.
They said that we weren't married. We didn't look like we were coming back. This boy is dead.
They enter you and say,
Oh my God.
it's a girl there and say, you know I will come out here and my dead body. Both of us are gonna die.
Do you understand?
How sad.
We're talking about tickets. Next week, I know tomorrow is when we're going to be really talking about this, but next week, there's going to be something big coming up. Many people keep talking about the fact that, oh, I don't get to watch you guys sometimes when I have to go to work.
Yeah.
At least now you can get a sneak peek of Wake Up Nigeria before you rush out to work.
I'm not smiling like that.
We're smiling, we're really happy about it.
I'm excited about this. I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm not as excited as
So I have this idea, right?
What?
I saw a 40-foot container outside.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking that we should also all get like
What?
our own trailer.
Yeah, if you could have a trailer.
Have your own trailer in the complex.
Yeah.
That's how
Where we
Hollywood
can,
works.
And
you
just
know,
lock yourself
That's how
in.
Hollywood works.
Yeah.
So each
Yeah.
of the major casts, they have their own trailers, and that trailer has everything from their, so they go on set, they go from set to set with their trailer.
Yeah.
Like the one outside can take 2 of us. Yes,
Or
to be split.
2 ladies just share
Yeah,
one
2 ladies.
trailer.
Why 2 ladies
guy
should
can
share
share
Hopefully
one?
Andrew is
Why
watching.
should 2 ladies share
Hopefully.
one trailer?
Hi,
And
Andrew.
the complex is big enough to take, trailers for everyone.
Why should 2 ladies share one trailer?
What was that? So what are you suggesting now?
Mike,
Did I suggest anything? I just asked a question. You say I'm suggesting. You see.
Okay, so we're gonna be here a lot more for you. We're gonna be
we're talking
fully
2 hours,
involved in your
45
morning.
minutes.
6 a.m. Pa, you just don't wake up and jack. You see your man titi.
Mike, didn't you hear all the suspense we're doing?
I
You
just want to let me just put it out.
Suspect.
Let me just put it out there now.
Kind of
I live
suspense.
in,
What you live with?
I live far away. I just want to say, so
Yeah.
just in
You
case.
see this suspense is next to get this suspense. You suspend yourself.
We have only 3 days left
Yeah, but
on
we
this
did-
7
we did-
a.m.
we
drive.
did suspense.
Literally 3 days.
We did suspense.
Mike is trying to get himself in the vibe, but you'll be all right. Well,
Last,
right,
Abi.
last, exactly.
Last strong coffee.
I'm based in 2 areas in sculpture. metal and modeling. And I always like anything I word, it should be in form of my modeling style. That it will look real, like the way I use clay. I should also use that in my metal works. After I've graduated from school, that is when I now see the area, my strength area, that I will be good in metal. And also, because I also love sculpting also, say I can apply what I'm sculpting in my metal work. Things that people think that is waste, can gather them together and make it to form an art piece. What you think that in your house you waste it out, you can gather it together, use it, give us money. While other area you must buy the materials completely. While we can get our material easily from streets, from anywhere. No, we have different way. You can use arc machine and gas also to weld. But most time here we use arc machine, that is welding machine. We use that one here most time to weld two irons together, that plates, rod together to form an art piece. You can't say this actual price for an artwork. It depends what the feelings of artists was, but the least art piece that I'm doing is least is 100,000. I can say I love female figures. I always inspire doing female figures. Most time I see maybe a lady pose, maybe walking, and I will see something from that step piece. I would like to draw it out and make it into artworks. This field of art doesn't encourage lazy people. You have to work hard. Both in the morning, night, any hour I must be working. You must not be lazy. No, there's no space for a lazy person in art field.
Welcome back to the outdoors. We're right here with KMK, man. And if you saw their performance earlier, you know that these guys are absolutely spectacular. And I've got the man himself standing right here with me. And his team, I have Mike, I have Fred, and I have Elijah. That's the prophet right there. Now, okay, so Mike, you've been doing, KMK, you've been doing music for 10 years, almost 11 years now. Yeah. And different genres. You said you've surprised, you've also surprised yourself in many different ways. Talk to us about your music.
Well, basically, my first ever hit in the studio was in 2008, and it was mostly inspired by God and pushed by a lady I'll be forever grateful to, Evangelist Kathy Wahiren. She paid for the session and just go and do a song, you have a nice voice. So I did the song, it was amazing. But since then, I just
chilled a little bit.
Yeah. Well, in 2015, it was like, it just woke me up. So I just woke up, and since then I've been doing amazing things, almost all kind of genre. The kind of person I believe that if this music is appreciated by a particular kind of people, then that means they should hear from me. So I would work on any kind of genre. Yeah, basically we do pop culture, everything, pop, people. But yes, but rap, classical, I try to diversify.
Yeah, and I hear that in your music as well. You work with different kinds of producers and all of that. I can see that some of these guys that you work with here are teenagers, you know, and you do some work with teenagers as well. So talk to us about what you believe, how you believe so strongly in young people.
Well, I've worked, at 2016 I was a Teens Church coordinator.
Okay,
Yeah, so I work with a lot of young people. Then recently there was this idea that just hits me from somewhere. There's this saying that's been ongoing for a very long while that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
I for one, believe that's a scam, especially in our country. It's a big scam.
Right, right.
The children are the leaders of tomorrow. The youth are the leaders of today.
Nice, nice.
Today.
That's deep. That's deep,
Yes.
and that's true. You know, I mean, the youth, young people that you see now are supposed to be leading today. The children are leaders of tomorrow. I like that. So that's why you're working with all these young guys.
People, yeah. So maybe peradventure some places where I might have missed it in some point in time. I could, oh no, do this way, do this way, do this way, because I see people abroad. I watch somebody 14, 16 years old,
and they're doing
their
good
movie
things.
character, their movie career, their acting career, their dancing career is, but we still feel because we are leaders of tomorrow, they still spoon feed us till we get to 30 something, and
that's
we
right.
now wake up.
Anyway, you're here for a performance, another performance. You already did one earlier. Now this song that you're about to perform is Giacomo. Right? Are you ready for us?
Yes.
All right. So guys, are you ready? Yeah. Let's do it.
It's Dr. Juice Production.
Giacomo, 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 Giacomo. Let's go le dale. Let's go le dale. Papa go le dale. Let's go le dale. Okay. See, if the love been good to you, move your body to the groove. Come on, stand and make a move. Don't just sit there on the look. If the love be good to you, move your body to the groove. Come on, stand and make a move. Don't just sit there on the look. Come on, dance for me. Get up on your feet. Oh, yeah, feel the beat. If you got it, testimony. Let that let you what no. Oh, yeah, yeah, come on. Giacomo, 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 just go to dale, just go to dale, Papa go to dale, just go to dale. It is time to testify, 'cause the Lord has magnified everything I want to buy. 'Cause be good I can't deny. 'Cause it's time to testify that the Lord has magnified. Every weekend I get fly, America or Dubai. Okay. We overcome by the word of our testimony. Oh yeah. Okay. Giacomo, 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 Giacomo. Just go to dale. Just go to dale. It's your paradise. It's your paradise. I tell you paradise. I tell you paradise. Oh yeah, I tell you, 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 I tell you. Now, all of you listen to Dr. G.
Giacomo, Giacomo, Giacomo. Yeah. So that was another of the songs that I taught KMK. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah.
Seriously. Well, you're welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And while we await Yomi and KMK in the kitchen to join us in this very attractive meal, we'll be talking about it. So we still have Chef Tutu right here.
Hi, guys.
Tell us about this. What do we have on our screen right now?
Okay, so we have your beef in bell pepper sauce with your Chinese fried rice.
Okay. So
Ready.
this is the beef in bell pepper sauce and the Chinese fried rice.
Yes.
How did we put it together?
Okay, so for the Chinese fried rice, you have your parboiled rice, you have your aromatics, which are your ginger, garlic, and onions. You have your carrots, you have your green beans. You build up your aromatics first of all, add in your carrots, add in your green beans and your rice, and your soy sauce, and your oyster sauce.
There were a lot of sauces.
Yeah, because...
See, but this, why do you so serve this kind of rice like this? Like, it's too fine.
Hey! Hey!
Your man KMK in the house.
Hi, KMK.
Hi, KMK.
How's it going? Welcome, welcome.
Wait, why does everybody always come here? Don't worry,
Yes.
that's your sister.
Take it
We're bringing it to you.
Allow us to
Don't
serve
worry.
you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm allowing.
Who do you want to serve? Kim, I beg.
There you go.
All right, KMK.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
thank you very much.
Giacomo.
Giacomo.
I'm ready if you're just looking at this.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't be.
That was a great performance. Well done. Well done.
Yes, sir.
Really impressive. Well done.
Nobody said anything about my performance.
What was the performance?
What did you perform?
Well,
You guys didn't see me. I was a backup dancer.
you were all right. You were all right. It's okay. Not fantastic, but all right. Yeah.
Big thank you to our friends over at Homely NG for the kitchen accessories.
What sauce
Always
did they put inside
on Wake
this?
Up Nigeria.
And before Mike takes that plate away.
Oh, okay, she's going to talk about the food first.
Yes, so
She has actually.
So we're dragging plates here. Yeah, thank you. But
I won this battle.
let's Giacomo.
The battle just started.
Giacomo.
So let us know.
The battle
That's
just
it.
started.
Giacomo.
The battle
Should I
just
judge the book by
started.
the cover? Because
The
I
battle
just did
just
cover.
started.
Oh yeah.
By the time
Judge
I
the book.
finished, you
This one, the battle is not the Lord's. The battle is not the Lord's.
Yeah.
So it's a Chinese fried rice, and also the sauce is also Chinese because of the spice that we use. It's not like the Nigerian.
I feel like
regular.
a martial artist, like just because of
this rice.
Yes, this is what the rice
Oh
does.
my goodness.
Seems he has learnt a new language.
You
That's
know,
what the rice does. That's what
you guys know we're recording this, and we're going to go
No,
back.
we've gone up.
We're going to go back and check.
I don't know what I said in Chinese, though. So,
We're going to go back and check. You know, do a check on the language that you guys just spoke, because I know it's not Mandarin.
I think it was probably
Maybe
Japanese.
Cantonese. No, not my. Japanese to go like.
Yeah.
Rice pepper,
yeah, they have that force in the language. A bit of that, right?
So while these guys are speaking in tongues, we're going to get ready to close the show. Big thank you to our friends over at Homely NG for the kitchen accessories on Wake Up Nigeria.
A big shout out to Fola at Fola's Place for the amazing hairstyling.
Thank you, Fola.
Thank you. And thank you to all
Falls.
the guests that have been on the show today. Amazing stuff.
Fantastic performance by KMK, man.
Yes, so.
And his crew. And
Yeah.
of course, Chef Kike.
No, Chef Tutu.
Sutu, sorry.
Yeah.
You out of here.
Yes, Tutu.
No food for you.
Alrighty, we're wrapping up today, but tomorrow's another day, 7 a.m. people, just for this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, something
very
new
sure.
coming from
Something
Monday.
new is coming from